My savage. Money man in the thing of a T and playing no games. Should already know my name when I speak NCC play. Got my YouTube poppin', man. Like, subscribing, everything in between. You already know. Money man. Money man. You already know.
Shedeur, Cleveland cold, but I was colder before I got here. 12 degrees, cold. 12 on the back, wrist on frost. AP dancing like it know what it costs. Pressure in the pocket, I don't even blink. Throwing frozen ropes with a gold link. Ice around my neck, game on lock. Touchdown pose like I own the block. Cleveland snow, that's light to me. I've been cold since the HBC. 12 degrees, ice in the play. Gold on my neck, got the dog pound weight. AP time, no sled on the face. 12 on my back, I control this place. 12 degrees, still throwing that flame. Froze it out, but I melt again. QB2, I'm folding the heat, my drip too cold, even snow on the cleats. Say pressure bust pipes, not shine me. 12 degrees, but the world's still behind me. Game on ice like a glacier scheme. Chain too heavy for the Nike team, but I move like steps too divine. Every pass perfect, every moment mine, yeah. 12 degrees, ice in the play. Gold on my neck, got the dog pound weight. AP time, no sled on the face. 12 on my back, I control this place. 12 degrees, still throwing that flame. Froze it out, but I melt again.
The 12 degrees is back.
12 ain't just
what's going on?
It's a temp check. If I'm here,
what's going on?
It's cold, and I'm just getting warm. I'm just come chains to chains, I freeze and rise. I throw like a storm under Cleveland skies. Call it what you want, I'm built to lead. 12 degrees and I don't miss a beat. Yeah.
I tried to tell y'all. Last night. I said it in my video yesterday morning, and I tried to tell y'all last night. It ain't confirmed that Shedeur was going to be QB2. Everybody was saying it, but it wasn't confirmed. I told you they had already put them narratives out. Yeah, I call you cheat. Yup. I called them narratives out, man. Y'all didn't want to believe me. Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski was non-committal today on whether rookie Shedeur Sanders or practice squad quarterback Bailey Zappi would be the team's backup quarterback. Adam Schefter. I'm telling you. Where it is. Somebody had it. I had all this already pulled up, man. They made ridiculous. They be posting so much. This stuff be getting lost. If you don't talk about it right then, it is hard to find again. I'm telling you right now. I don't even remember where I seen it at. It was Kevin Stefanski, the clip. No. Might have been on Daniel page. They messing up my flow. Man, they be posting so much, bro. Wherever it's at, GG. Kim, man, left out of the conversation. I was just about to say that, man, Robinson. It looked like Andrew, because everybody want to blame the black man. Andrew Berry up here making moves on his own. And he ain't letting nobody know. Not even the head coach. Here it is right here. Mary Kay had it.
Us and trade took us by surprise. That was not something that we saw coming. You know, they called us, and you know, that's it happened very fast and happened not too long ago. So still working through all roster type of things. I always have to be mindful of our players and our players' development, and you know, I want to make sure that I'm always doing what's best for our players and of course our team. But you know, with young players, I'm always thinking about last week making the change to Dylan. You have to think long and hard about that, because these are young players that you're so invested in their development. So I'll let the week play out and make a decision later on that. Trade took us by surprise.
It ain't took you by surprise. You the head coach. You supposed to coach whoever on the team, and whoever put on the field, whoever is the best player at the position. Just because you don't like Shedeur, or you supposedly developing Shedeur, come on, bro. I'm just not quite there yet, Mary Kay. We're just not there yet. But we gotta play better. That goes on me. That's on me. That's on me. It's like, bro, you keep saying the same thing over and over and over, man. When is that not gonna be enough? That's what I want to know. They can say Kevin a good coach all they want, man. This man ain't no good coach. This man is not a good coach, man. Not at all. It clearly is oh my goodness. Look at this. What are they doing? Y'all see this? This just happened. What in the world? The Browns traded Greg Newsome? Didn't he just, when he locking up Justin Jefferson? When he just locking up Justin Jefferson? What in the world is he doing? What? Another major. Jaguar get Greg Newsome, and the Jets get a 2026 sixth-round pick from the Browns. Browns get corner Tyson Campbell, and the Eagles 2026 seventh-round pick from the Jaguar. The trade partner from the night of the 2025 draft now pull off another mid-season deal. What? They weren't trying to pay him, man. Let me look this up right quick. Hold on. This literally just happened. They just announced that a minute ago. That is crazy. You'll be winning the Super Bowl. When he just locking up Justin Jefferson? What are the Browns doing? And look what the ESPN Cleveland Brown had traded Greg Newsome to the Jaguar. They put the crying emoji. They trying to collect all these draft picks for what? That's what I'm saying, man. When Shedeur getting traded? Call the Jaguars back. Call the Jaguars back, man. This is crazy. They getting trade happy. Look, that man was third. He was the third high player beside Deshaun Watson. On the active roster, he was the third high paid player. Yep, that's what it was. He about to be a free agent. His rookie deal was up. They had his fifth-year option. His rookie deal was up. That's what it was. That's exactly what it was. They ain't want to pay that man. That would be a trade to the Jaguars soon. Well, there it is right there. There it is right there. What's going on, Ken? I'm being effort to do it. I'm gonna give them a third round. When you see that? Denzel ain't going nowhere. Njoku might be next. Njoku might be next. But Greg Newsom was on that 5th-year deal, that 5th-year option. That's why I told y'all, being the first round pick, the team got that 5th-year option. Even though they had to pay him $13 million straight up, though. They had to pay him $13 million for 1 year. But that made him, stay another year on the club, but they done traded him. So now the Jaguars, I don't know what they gonna do. I mean, they traded for him, so I guess that means they might sign into a bigger deal. But then what that mean for Travis Hunter now? Or maybe that dude, he gonna take that dude's spot. He gonna take that dude's spot. Njoku was 6. Yup. He basically, he on the last, he gone too. He on the last year. He on the last year of his deal. Yeah, he about to get traded. Njoku about to be next. They got a month. They got another month. Wow. Wow. Man, they taking it for sure. Tony G said it. He called it sophisticated. Sophisticated tanking. That's what it was. I told you. Bruh still on his rookie contract. He's still on his rookie contract. He got drafted in the first round. $76.5 million. Wait a minute. Hold on. He got a rookie extension. Already? Man, it was selling at 19. So, hold on. They're confusing now. He got drafted 2021, 2nd overall pick. So he on his 2nd contract, basically. Yeah, he on his 2nd contract. That's what it is. That's what it is. So 24, he probably on the first year of that new deal. That's what it is. So 24 was his last year on the rookie contract. 24 was his last year. 2024 was his last year on that rookie contract. Then he signed that extension for 4 years, $76.5 million. It still don't make sense why they traded Greg Newsom to get him. I guess they just wanted to get a little younger. I guess. I don't know. That's confusing. That's confusing. I have no idea. That's confusing. Cause this dude, he 25. How old Greg Newsom is? I ain't even look. I hate the wrong line. Greg Newsom 25. It don't make no sense. And they went in the same draft. But Greg Newsom was in the first round. Bro was in the second round. That don't make no sense. Or Jizzy. This man Campbell making $76.5 million. Greg Newsom was in his last year. They only paid him $13 million. Everybody said do it close to. Greg Newsom was close to him? Did he say something today? Hold on. Let me go back. Cause now y'all got me running all over the place. Let me go back to Fred. He had everybody up here. Did he say something today? Denzel said something. He might be next then. He said he want a quarterback like Shedeur. Well, Denzel next and Myles Garrett. Denzel Ward next and Myles Garrett. Man, I'm telling you, I had all this stuff already up, man. And now I can't find nothing. I can't even remember what page it was on. Tell you, all the news be breaking too fast, man. Man, trying to win. Man, I don't know where it's at, bro. It's messing me up now. I had it all in order and everything. They're what I need right here. I need to manifest this. What you talking about, Kevin Prescott? Man, he lying. Ain't nobody studying Kevin. Just what Dion said. I don't care what the Browns doing over there. All I care is about Colorado bus, and I love me some Shedeur Sanders. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Every time somebody ask me, that's what I'm gonna say. Exactly what Dion said. That's exactly what I'm gonna say. Every time. Every time. Every time. Look at this. Man, there's so much stuff on here, man. Here it is. This what I'm gonna say.
The Browns traded away Joe Flacco.
Yeah, I got that
Cincinnati.
text during practice.
I was just wondering what your reaction
care.
is.
I don't give a damn about the Browns at all. I care about the Colorado Buffaloes. I do love me some Shedeur Sanders, don't believe that.
That's
I care
it.
about him. The rest of that mess, I don't, okay? I'm a coach trying to win just like they're trying to win games, but I could care less of who they traded. I'm pretty sure Pac is going to get on his podcast and do what he does.
Hey, I'm gonna have it on.
Break it down at all. I
What your
don't
reaction
care.
is.
I don't give a damn about the Browns at all.
At all.
I care about the.
I was just wondering
I
what your
don't
reaction
care.
is.
I don't give a damn about the Browns at
At
all.
all.
I care about the Colorado Buffaloes. I do love me some Shedeur Sanders, don't believe that.
That's it. I'm gonna repeat it. I'm gonna have it on repeat. I'm gonna have it on repeat, man. I'm telling you.
No, it's not the coach's fault. No. The coach lets crap like this go down all the time. There's little instances that all of these things on their own are not a big deal. But when you add them all up, it's a big deal. That is clown behavior. What is happening here? Why do these things not happen with other teams? Kevin Stefanski's a smart guy, but that doesn't make you a good football coach.
Wow.
Jimmy Haslam doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
Nope.
Anybody that thinks he's a good owner is as clueless as he is. Just because he spends money doesn't make him a good owner. He's a horrible owner. And any smart person in football will tell you he's a horrible owner. He is a buffoon. There's no doubt about it. And it's a buffoon organization. So I don't know if you can salvage things without Kevin Stefanski, with the next guy. That's clown behavior. And that clown behavior happens because the coach allows it to happen. No, it's not the coach's fault. No. The coach lets crap like this go down all the time.
Man, I told y'all, I ain't never seen them other skin folk be so mad talking about Shedeur. I ain't never seen
Browns, and I go, you know what? It's like, you think he's done with the Browns? And I go, you know what? If I were Coach Prime and he was my son, yeah. Now, you could say, well, this is what you wanted. You wanted a chance to play. Yeah, he'll get a chance to play soon. But you had your two guys that you signed first. They're gone. You spent training camp having my son throw to guys who were ball boys, and then he's getting extra reps and God knows what. And it's not about, like, again, I do believe that they will put Bailey Zappi in as backup quarterback, and that's going to get everybody upset. It's not something I like saying. It's something I believe they're going to do. But if you don't do that, you're now going to put him in a position where he's got to run an offense that he's not accustomed to, and now he hasn't had the practice of doing so. Man, so your preseason, your training camp was a mess. Or it's become a mess because of what you've done now during the year. And now you're putting my son at a disadvantage. That's what I would believe if I were Dion Sanders, because I'm not Shedeur Sanders' dad. I'm an observer. Do you believe that they put Shedeur Sanders in a place to succeed so far? No. So obviously, if I were Dion and he was my son, I'd be pretty upset. Yeah, because you want to go to a place that, yes, you can play early. Okay. But you still want to be able to trust the people that were there. And in April, hey, I know what Browns fans thought of Kevin Stefanski, but a lot of people around the league and a lot of people around the game of football trusted Kevin Stefanski. Now, that's changing, and we'll have some audio coming up from Bruce Arians later on in the show. But at that time, you wanted to trust it, and here you are. All the things that you hear about the Cleveland Browns, if you're Dion Sanders, all the things you may have known about the Cleveland Browns if you're Dion Sanders back when you were on NFL Network are coming to fruition.
I'm telling you, look here, Roberts. I seen this dude here. I watched the video from the other day. He was cussing so much, and I'm pretty sure he probably cussing in this one too. But this dude, man, he was going on a tangent. Like, big mad. What is this? I called it when I talked to Joe Burrow 3 weeks ago that Bingham needed Flacco. He know Joe Flacco. Oh, man, come on. He really know Joe Burrow. You need Joe Flacco. The Cleveland Browns offense is so effing bad that they can't get 10 yards. I never seen anything like Brown defense for real. However, another 3 and out by Stefanski. This team is an embarrassment. Who cares? Football team, for both of us. Thank God for the Buckeyes. Man, that ain't Joe Burrow. Hey, man, making up stuff, man, Robinson.
Sources.
What you about to have?
Sources.
Here you go. He one of them talking about his sources and ain't giving a name to the source.
And the Cincinnati Bengals' first inquiry wasn't about Joe Flacco. It was about Shedeur Sanders, and I even heard there was a 3rd-round pick involved. But the Cleveland Browns balked at it. I mean, you're thinking a guy they didn't even want for a 3rd-round pick? That would be the perfect chance to get rid of him, but they wouldn't do it. And there's a reason they wouldn't do it. And now it looks like it's expedited the process of putting Shedeur Sanders in the game. They didn't want him. Jimmy Haslam got this pick. I know Jimmy said he didn't have nothing to do with it. No, Jimmy Haslam made this pick because Depot Destin did not want anybody. You think he wanted all this attention on his organization, what he's doing over there in Cleveland? No. So now it's expedited the process with Shedeur Sanders playing in Cleveland. They wouldn't trade him for a 3rd-round pick to Cincinnati because they are terrified if they trade him and he's good. This is a regime that got rid of franchise quarterback Baker Mayfield and maybe number 2 in Shedeur Sanders. That's what they're afraid of. This is the Ivy League called people. This is how they are clueless about football. They could have got a 3rd-round pick for somebody they didn't even want, but they're terrified of the results if he's as good as advertised. This is a clown show organization run by a bunch of Ivy League retards. Doesn't make sense. Make it make sense to me. Could have got a 3rd-round pick for Shedeur Sanders, but they're terrified that he may be good with Cincinnati. So they traded the 5th-round pick for Joe Flacco. What do you think about that, bro?
I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired of these big dudes wearing these little bitty glasses. They look scary, but then they soft as a cotton. He got a cat. He talking hard, looking hard with a cat in his hand. Man, get out of here, man. Y'all is funny. I don't believe nothing that man say. I said it. I'm the source. I said it first. I told y'all they ain't want to trade Shedeur. And that's why they don't want to trade Shedeur. He right about that part. They so scared of Shedeur and want to sabotage him and bury him on the depth chart so bad that they don't want to trade him. Because I told y'all they were forced to draft Shedeur. Now you got to keep him for at least a year. Roger Goodell said that. I'm telling you, man. He got a lot of them. See what I'm talking about? He a hoarder. He a cat hoarder. Come on now. And see, that's why I ain't want to play it. I watched the other video and he was talking crazy then. That's why I ain't want to play it. I was like, man, I don't even know what he got going on, boy. What I'm telling you, man, that Greg Newsom trade don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. Then Greg Newsom, that's all he gonna say. That's all Greg Newsom gonna say. Love Cleveland. It's been real. He happy to get up out of there. No, he happy to leave Cleveland, bro. You better go down there in Jacksonville, play with Travis Hunter and that defense that's balling right now. Jacksonville that's balling. I mean, yeah, Jacksonville that's balling. Come on, man. Wait. Look at 12. He did. He must be right then. He must be right then. Let me go back on the page. Honestly, I don't like all that stuff. I don't want to see. Did the first video I watched right here. Did the first one. I can't play that one. Y'all just read the top right there. Y'all go to watch it if y'all want to. Oh, my good. What about Amari Cooper? He coming back? It would have been now because of Joseph Flacco. I think Flacco would find Jamar Chase a lot better than the guy they had a couple years ago in Cleveland. I forgot his name. In fact, kid kind of looked like Aaron Arnold from Different Stroke. God, my memory is terrible right now. I'm probably got CTE, but I guarantee you if the Browns kept Kenny Pickett, we win that game. Keeping Flacco over Kenny Pickett, the dumbest decision ever. You kept a 40-year-old over a 26-year-old. I still think you lose. Man, look here. The Bengals had Joe Flacco instead of Gilbert. He would take them to the Super Bowl. Where they about to get them right now. Oh, my goodness, bro. Meaning would trade for Flacco. I called it. A resurgence is not before his career is over with. May play for every team in the AFC North. Where he about to start. He about to start. He definitely about to start. So, yeah, he about to be old Joe about to be Cincinnati Bengals starting. He coming right in and taking it. That's what he wanted. That's what he getting. And y'all favorite person right here, I don't know why you confused, my dude. I don't know why you confused. Is Kevin Stefanski makes practice squad player Bailey Zappi, QB2, Shedeur has to request to be released. He'll never play in Cleveland. I don't know what you confused about. You the one up there talking all that talk out the side of your neck about Shedeur this, Shedeur that. Shedeur ain't doing this. He need to learn quarterback talk. Now he need to be released. Well, stay over there. Stay over there. Keep that same energy that you had. Why is you confused? We've been telling you what's going on. Man, sabotage, blackball, Kaepernick, buck breaking, whatever words you want to use. That's what's going on with Shedeur right now, man. They using this man. They using this man, bro. For monetary gain. I'm telling you. It getting so ridiculous.
In the trick box and talk.
That Cleveland shit on,
Yeah. Say,
man,
I had to show love to Shedeur, man.
Yeah,
I had to
for
show
real.
love to Shedeur, nigga.
Real nigga
nigga Cam
shit.
Newton tried to put him in the trick box and talk bad about me, man. Say,
Fuck Cam Newton, bitch ass.
Fuck Cam Newton, man. Shout out to the Sanders family, man. Nah, man, nigga with grace and dignity, integrity, compassion, and forgiveness. You gotta salute that nigga, huh?
No.
Why y'all making that man famous? Stop. Make me famous. Man, come on, man. Look.
You know, early on in my career, yeah, I mean, I told you guys that I try and not get too high, not get too low, which is something that I was not doing early on in my career. But, you know, early on in my career, yeah, it's looked as cocky and mature. Now it's moxie, he's a dog. Same shit, different day. As long as you play well, they change the narrative, but you just got to be yourself, and I've always been like that.
Oh, the media be laughing at that. Media be laughing at that. But when Shedeur don't say nothing at all, it go viral. He immature. See, this why he fell to the 5th round. This man that sat here and cussed out a fan. Cussed him out on video. Then go up there and say that. And they laughing at him. Shedeur don't say nothing. He pantomime, whatever that means. He pantomime and he gets called. Yeah, he got mad. He saw that McDonald hat. That crazy. Well, shit, you see what I'm talking about? Same thing with Arch Manning. Oh, he still got to develop. He ain't playing against no competition in high school. Shedeur, he not ready. He got a weak arm. He not mobile. Come on, bro. Y'all got to understand what's going on, man. This bigger than football. I done said that before. This way bigger than football. Yeah, there it is. Oh, man. Dion, bro. What you gonna do, Dion? We call it racism. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, that man don't listen to Will or nobody. Cooper retired, yo. I'm reading going back. Hold on. That man ain't no 50-50. That man, he definitely ain't no point of being confused on that, though. Man, look here. He about to be undrafted. He definitely about to be undrafted. Man, look here, man. I don't even know where to go no more. This man's right here, so. Man, that's what I said. They don't make no sense. Y'all tell me how they make sense. Internet undefeated. That mean they must about to trade Deshaun Watson. they got to be about to trade Deshaun Watson. Man, look. Look at Charles. All righty. Last year, nobody knew that the trade thought he was on the final year, his rookie year. Titans signed an extension last season at their strong season. One day after trading Flacco for a 5th, GM strikes again. Man, look. Weird. Look at Tony. The Joe Flacco trade was weird, and it's getting weirder. That was an hour ago, so he must knew something. He must knew something. Man, look, I don't know what's going on, bro. They be trying to promote their articles and stuff.
So it would
not
be
a mess, dog.
Get what I wanted to get to before that threw me off. I got you.
It is a mess. So it would
It's not
be
a mess, dog.
Man, it's a mess. Listen.
All right, what's messy about it?
What's messy is you had a plan at quarterback
And then you switched.
multiple times. You wasted all of camp.
Okay,
you
here's the
wasted
thing.
camp.
Does Gabriel give us a better opportunity than Joe Flacco?
Yes,
I say yes.
and that's why you screwed it up, because he should have been getting the number one reps at the start. He should have started the season. If you were going to trade Joe by week 5, then that's why it's a mess. It is a mess. So it would
not
be
a mess, dog.
Man, it's a mess. Listen.
All right, what's messy about it?
What's messy is you had a plan at quarterback
And then you switched.
multiple times. You wasted all of camp.
Okay,
you
here's the
wasted
thing.
camp.
Does Gabriel give us a better opportunity than Joe Flacco?
Yes,
I say yes.
and that's why you screwed it up, because he should have been getting the number one reps at the start. He should have started the season. If you were going to trade Joe by week 5, then that's why it's a mess.
Y'all hit that like button, man. That's why I said I don't even see. They just wasted a whole training camp trying to figure out this fake quarterback competition that they made a whole Cleveland Brown made a whole quarterback under center segment for their YouTube channel to draw viewers in, because they were using Shedeur, and they ain't got neither one of the quarterbacks they were trying to make the starter. They just traded Joe Flacco and then traded Kenny Pickett before, because he had a hamstring injury. And then you stuck with Dylan Gabriel, and then you don't want to play Shedeur. So then you about to sign Bailey Zappi from the practice squad, make him second string, and have Shedeur stay at third. Then you got to worry about Deshaun Watson coming back. Then what you gonna do? Then what you gonna do? You gonna cut Bailey Zappi and put him back on the practice squad?
Today, it was bizarre. Kevin actually looked shaken to me today. I mean, to come out and say this trade was a total surprise, my gosh, it just does not speak well. They're flying by the seat of their pants. They're going into Pittsburgh, which two guys who've never won a game. It's just totally bizarre. But you know, we see this happen. This unfolds every year with this team. It's just happening so much sooner this year.
Man, this team got a losing mentality, man. I don't know what they doing. I don't know what they doing, man.
I thought it was a formality. I was surprised. I don't know what the holdup is. I thought it was a formality. I thought he would come out and say, yes, Shedeur's number 2, and we'll decide about our number 3 later in the week. But he cast doubt on it, and I was surprised by that. I was surprised.
Man, you ain't surprised. You happy. You happy, Tony G. You happy, man. I don't think he was consulted.
Emmett, do you think he was consulted before AB pulled the trigger?
No, I think he was told that, and again, it's just what I believe. No inside knowledge of it. But I think he was told, hey, we got an offer from Cincinnati. We're going to take it.
So if Kevin has to consult Andrew on a decision to change quarterbacks or left tackles, why doesn't Andrew have to consult Kevin when he trades the veteran winning quarterback on his team away?
I fully believe that Kevin decides the depth chart, AB decides the roster, and that was a roster move.
Did it sound to you like Kevin was bothered by the decision?
Yeah.
Me too.
Was he bothered? Because now Shedeur getting closer and closer. That's why he bothered, because he don't want to play Shedeur. Man, Jerry Judy should have been traded. He ain't did nothing. Man, look here. Shedeur getting closer and closer to playing, and Kevin don't want him to play. As long as I had Joe Flacco, I was good. I was good. Look here.
Pittsburgh, but next week when the Browns, Gabriel now looking over his shoulder. This week they're in Pittsburgh, but next week when the Browns return home, first interception, first incompletion. There is a large contingent of Shedeur Sanders fans out there. Do you think that will affect Dylan Gabriel at all?
I don't think it'll affect him, but I think it will exist. Gabriel's probably a loser in this for that reason, because now Shedeur's right on his heels and his huge contingent of fans, but he doesn't seem affected by it. At least he didn't on the field. He played through it. But you're right. We're gonna hear chants for Shedeur as soon as he throws it, and he hasn't even thrown an interception yet, and you know it's coming.
Look, Tony G already know what's up, because Dylan Gabriel can't handle that pressure, man. He ain't never been in that pressure. Not like the way Shedeur been in that pressure. Yeah, man, they crazy. They about to take Deshaun off IR. Man, if we don't know who office Myles Garrett say Shedeur was in, but I'm pretty sure it was Kevin's or maybe Tommy Reese. I don't know. Maybe, but he said coach's office right there. So it gotta be Kevin. That's what I'm thinking. And maybe Kevin telling Shedeur the wrong thing on purpose. I don't know. If Andrew got something to do with Shedeur, night B2, what? Kevin knows Shedeur can play. He just don't like Shedeur, because he don't want to check down all day. Nah, because he gonna try to make a big play. We ain't fan. Y'all not gonna keep Shedeur trying to. We fire immediately cease. Already developed. Yup, he said he ready. The Bulls are curing up. Shedeur chant on the way. Look, I'm telling you, they trying to change that narrative. Man, I don't know if Kevin going nowhere. Like I told you, he moving like he know he got his job secured. I'm country folk. Bear with me. Look. The way it looking, Njoku next, because he on the last year of his contract. But the trade don't make no sense, because now you just added $19 million on the books. Because like I said, they must be about to trade Deshaun Watson or something. They got somebody. I don't know. They got somebody somewhere. Cause I'm trying to figure out where they found that money at. I don't know. It's all confusing. But this what I was talking about earlier.
This is a different tank job than before. And the reason I say that is when they tanked in the Hugh era, they didn't have the young players really to develop. They weren't as good as these young players. This is a more sophisticated tank job because these rookies are good. And you're not going to win with all rookies. Everyone knows that. So just play the rookies. You're not going to win with two rookie quarterbacks who have never won a game before. You're not going to win anything. But you could justify it by saying we're trying to develop the young guys. So it's a more logical way of tanking, but that's pretty much what they're doing. I mean, this is a different tank job.
Man, Tony trying to switch all up about what he was saying about Shedeur, Dylan Gabriel, the guy. Now you want to switch up because Joe Flacco gone and Gabriel didn't look all that. He ain't really impressed. He just game managed and did what Kevin wanted him to do, supposedly, but overthrowing players, and especially in critical situations. I broke that down. I broke that film down last night. If y'all was here, I appreciate y'all. But yeah, man, Cody, you right. They scared of Shedeur, man, in more ways than one. Because they know he's good and they know what he been doing in practice. Because like we can't see it. They know what he been doing in practice. They know Dylan Gabriel. They know they trying to force Dylan Gabriel to be that third first round pick. Because that's what they were treating him like, a first round pick. That's why I said third first round pick. They trying to treat him so good and give him all the opportunities before he gonna go out there and S the bed and mess it up. Then Shedeur. There it is, the whole Huntington Bank Cleveland Browns loyal fans gonna be screaming 12. I'm telling you, these folk, man.
You just think back of that. Everyone got what they wanted. Andrew Berry, another precious 5th-round draft pick he gets. Flacco gets a chance to play with a pretty good offensive team. Shedeur moves up a notch, and Shedeur's fans get hungrier to see him.
Tony, Shedeur also will get something he hasn't gotten. That's real reps in practice.
Yeah. We won't see him, but if Gabriel was getting him with Flacco, the number 1 quarterback, it stands to reason Shedeur will get some. So everyone got what they want, and you just think back of that training camp, and we said how stupid this was, and they're pretty much confirming it.
Man, look. This team get weirder and weirder. When you think they couldn't get too much weirder, they get weirder. And you don't know what they doing. Like I don't say, they wasted a training camp on a quarterback competition that never was. It's like, bro, you ain't trying to develop nobody. You ain't trying to do nothing. A sophisticated tanking. Let's see what this man's saying. Hold on.
The last thing you want is for Shedeur Sanders to have to take the field in the psychological state that he's in right now. It is required for a quarterback to have the full faith and confidence of a whole organization in order for him to be successful. It doesn't exist in Cleveland. It's a setup that could impact his career for the rest of it if he's forced into action. I need Dillon Gabriel to play well. I need the Cleveland Browns to allow Shedeur out of there and for him to get a fresh start somewhere where from the very top of the organization all the way through the coaching staff, they believe in him. They don't in Cleveland for whatever reason. And if he's forced into action, it could be a death blow to his career. So I'm rooting for Dillon Gabriel for the purpose of saving Shedeur Sanders' career and perhaps allowing him to get somewhere where he can have some success. It's the one position in football and perhaps the one position in sports where in order to have any hope of being successful, the owner, the general manager, the coach, and the guys in that huddle have to have full faith and confidence in you. Without that, you have no chance. With it, you have a shot. It's no guarantee, but without it, I can guarantee you have no chance.
I don't believe none of that. I don't believe none of that. Because now you putting your faith in man. Nah, I don't do that, bro. Nah. They can do whatever they want to do. Because them ain't the ones I got to answer to. They just controlling this right now. They ain't the end all be all. No. They don't have to have all the faith in Shedeur. They just need to let them play. Because what I'm saying is, man gonna do what man do. But when it's called and supposed to be, it ain't gonna matter what they try to do. It ain't gonna matter what they try to do. So no, I don't believe none of that. That's his opinion. That ain't mine. I'm totally opposite. No, I'm not believing that the team got to back him for him to be successful. No, I don't believe that. Now, if they doing some backstabbing, that's something different. That ain't the same. That's undermining and making somebody fail on purpose. Now you hurting yourself and the rest of the team. No. I don't know what they're gonna do, man. Like I said, I told my mom, we ain't gonna find out really what's going on till next week. We gonna see if Bailey Zappi get moved up to the active roster. What's gonna happen with Deshaun and Shedeur? Is he really gonna be number 2 or what? We don't know. We ain't gonna really know till we get a full week into this thing and it cleared up. Everything done settled down, and then we on to the next game, and then we actually gonna see. Spotlight on the super computer. Ain't no spotlight on none of it. The spotlight is always on Shedeur. It don't matter what he at. If he first string, second string, third string, fourth string, it don't matter what string Shedeur is. The spotlight on him. They ain't going to the car lot interviewing Shedeur, asking him about the trade. I mean, Dylan Gabriel. Ain't nobody going viral talking about Dylan Gabriel.
Did you have a conversation with Shedeur after the Flacco trade of kind of how crazy and surreal it is that it started out four-man competition and now two rookies are left stadium? Did you guys have conversations about that?
I think our whole room just talked shortly after, but at this point we're really not surprised what can happen in the NFL. So yeah. Already you're not surprised? Yeah, at this point, anything that can happen.
Yeah, you're going to take the easy answer this time. Every time you want to take a shot at Shedeur, you're going to do a subliminally. But that's hard for me. How you say it? Subliminal, whatever. Y'all get what I'm saying. It's going to be hard when you get a direct question about Shedeur. Now you want to take the easy route out. But then when you don't get a direct question about Shedeur, then that's when you want to take shots. Nah, I don't want to hear none of that, bro. Talking about y'all talked about it. You know it's a business. You know it's a business. This the NFL. You know it's a business. Quit taking the easy route out. Because now you're going viral because you took another shot. Now you don't want to say nothing. Did nobody see the Carolina game? That's what I'm saying. Or just that man wrong. That man on that last clip was wrong. That's why I said I didn't like that. And I don't believe it. Now, I was going to do a video on Skip Bayless on this video. I was going to do a video on this video, but I never did do it. And then here the clip come up again. I should have been did it, man. Sheesh. Man, Robin, calm down. You see what I sound like.
They re-signed a player they had cut, Bailey Zappi. They did that to Shedeur Sanders. They went and signed Bailey Zappi because I promise you, Kevin Stefanski, the notorious Kevin Stefanski, who did in Baker Mayfield, did in Shedeur with Bailey Zappi. Stefanski idolizes Belichick, and Stefanski's thinking to himself, if Belichick loved this kid, I should love this kid. Stefanski has no use for Shedeur Sanders. No use. That was an ownership. That was a Jimmy Haslam special. There was a report this past week in ESPN Cleveland that a lot of the practice snaps are now being split between Flacco, of course, Dylan Gabriel, and Bailey Zappi, and that Shedeur is mostly watching. He clearly values Bailey Zappi over Shedeur Sanders. My point to you is that Shedeur is still stuck in hell in Cleveland. Should have been the first overall pick. And now he can't get on the practice field even for the scout team in Cleveland, freaking Ohio. I'm sorry. It just makes me sick.
I'm telling you, man, look here. If they make Bailey Zappi quarterback 2, you talking about a city they about to go crazy. Everybody on the internet already, this man was muted and didn't say nothing and was going crazy. Think about it. Bailey Zappi come from the practice squad and skip QB3 and go straight to 2 just because they don't want to play Shedeur. This is ridiculous, man. I'm telling you right now. When you thought it couldn't get no crazier, it get crazier. If they do that, that mess is crazy. The Brown tried to mold Baker, failed miserably. Early on in his career, it was cocky, immature, and now it's Moxley, and he's a dog. Same is different day. As long as you play well, they change the narrative, but you gotta be yourself. Now, Buddy Emmanuel, he wants Shedeur to do quarterback talk. This man ain't talking like no quarterback talk. I played that clip already. Man, ridiculous, man. Why he gotta change and conform to these ways? Man, be yourself, man. That was Steven Jackson was talking about. I don't know if y'all were in one of my video, but I was like, look, be yourself, bro. Don't let them folk change you. Man, come on. I ain't studying Jimmy. He found one to ball out. Couldn't do that at Colorado. It's ridiculous, man. It was something else I wanted to look at. They had messed me all up with that Greg Newsom news as soon as I came on. It looked like Cole Prime back at it. Man, look. Man, Colorado, through. They whole team hurt. Man, look at y'all. Insane. I'm about to sit here and like they ain't gonna do it anyway. We need our own league. Man, you can say that, but they're gonna shut that league down, bro. They ain't NFL is a monopoly. They don't want no competitor. They do not want a competitor, man. They're gonna do everything in their power and with their money to shut down whatever you trying to start. They can control, the NFL can control every part of the business, which is a non-profit, if you can believe it, $100+ billion non-profit that's a monopoly that ain't got no competition. They can control every inch of what's going on. And they expanding. Think about that. Think about that. The NFL is expanding globally. You seen all them, they got games in Dublin. They got games in London. I think they're going to have one in Germany. What you think about to happen? Them people were going crazy over there, filling that London stadium up, Dublin, everywhere. NFL about to go global. I'm telling you, this is ridiculous, man. You ain't going to start no league. The only way you start a league, you got to have all them black billionaires come together. LeBron, Tyler Perry, Jay-Z, Oprah, whoever else billionaires, they're black billionaires, them families, all them. You got to have everybody come together and be behind it. You're going to have to. Because you ain't going to be profitable. You ain't going to be profitable in the beginning. Then where you going to play it? Where you going to play it? You got to play in the NFL stadium. They ain't going to let you play in that stadium. Who going to take you serious? Who going to take you serious going to a high school stadium? Unless you play at them college stadium, that's the only other thing. I'm telling you, man. It sounds good. Till that money be involved. You start messing with start messing with their bottom line and see what happens. Start messing with their money. I don't tell you. I don't know if I ever told y'all. I said back in 2020, right after COVID happened, I was sitting in there. You know, everybody couldn't do nothing. I was sitting there and I was thinking. To myself, I was like, where the white man put his money at? That's how I just said it. I said it just like that, plain. I said, where the white man put his money at? I like, he putting it in the stock market. So that's why I started putting my money at. And you can't lose. Once you learn a little bit and keep learning, you can't lose. So I'm like, this what they be doing. I know you be hearing Nancy Pelosi and all them Congress people. Why you think they stay in Congress so long? It ain't because they like it and they were like passing bills or denying bills and going against talking bad about the president. That ain't the reason why. The reason why is because I get the bill on my desk about the company that we need to approve it for or the company that's working with the U.S. government on this project or that project. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell my husband or wife to go invest in that company. Then I'm going to pass the bill. Then the stocks skyrocket. How you make $250,000 a year, but your net worth $10 million? What? Man, what is... I tell you why, CZ, because we buying liabilities. We ain't buying no assets. I listened to Myron Golden. He said that. He said we be buying liabilities and thinking they assets. Man, Jameer, quit bringing up Palantir, man. Sheesh. I remember the CFL had 4 American teams and the NFL got rid of them. I ain't even know that. But yeah, they gonna shut it down. Well, they did. They should do it. Yeah, they in shambles. Yeah, they did. See, it backfired on them because the collusion, everybody know it's collusion now. You can't say the Kaepernick was a one-time thing. You can't say that no more. You can't say Kaepernick, that instance, was just him. No. They been colluding. It ain't no telling what they done did back in the day when there wasn't no social media and wasn't no eyes on the NFL like that, because they wasn't as big as they is. But you know, at the time they was, when I'm talking about the big mecca they is now, making all this money in a monopoly like they is, now people actually paying attention and seeing it. Because guess what? There's another part of it. Guess what? Them people with the mindsets back in the day, some of them is trickling out because they gone. They dead. So you ain't got a lot of them people going around. So now you got a lot of younger folk that done grew up a whole different total way. Some of them still being taught, but some of them grew up a whole different total way, and now is more open to everything. I ain't just talking about the NFL. I'm talking about everything is more open and accepted. So now people are accepting people for who they are. Any which way they want to be. That's what I'm saying. So now you getting less and less people that's like that. 7-on-7 and live streaming in the local neighborhood party. Why you being funny, man? Man, look, man, AMD making me mad. I ain't even invested in AMD, man. The people, folk, I was looking at it, I wouldn't invest in AMD yet. Man, when that man was low, I should have bought it. Man, or Jizzy, you funny, boy. Take that somewhere, bro. This boy up here, what I don't even know what to call it. Can't call it sub-tweeting. What you call it in the chat? He manipulating the chat. I don't even know what to call it. They be cleaning out separate Raven KP. And look, I don't know what he doing. He must got Jimmy must told him something. That's the only reason why I can see he doing it. Cause that's why he ain't tell Kevin nothing. Cause he got to answer to Jimmy. Kevin got to answer to Andrew. Andrew got to answer to Jimmy. So it ain't even no point. You ain't got to consult with Kevin. Because you got to consult with Jimmy. Jimmy said, trade him. Get me some more draft picks. That's what he said. Like, man, it's true. Yeah, because depreciate assets. Yup. Doug Williams, fact. They did Doug Williams. Like, wait, you got that Super Bowl and they won't let him play no more. Exactly. First black quarterback win Super Bowl. Brown traded Greg Newsom. Yeah, it's true. He took off. Investing in what? AMD? Man, yeah, good enough. I got NVIDIA. I'm straight. But I had Palantir. That's why I said Jameer always bringing it up. Look at the credit investor. And what you got? You invest in private company. These folks gatekeep. I know they do. I got Fundrise. And they got a way where you can invest into them private equity companies and all that. Them private companies that ain't got their stock public. Cause I ain't had that much money in there. But it had open AI on there, and it had some other data bricks, and it was another company that dealing with that data. They all on there, and you can invest in them through Fundrise. If y'all want me to drop my link so y'all can join, just let me know. Carvana, one of the best stocks. He really huge this year. And we talking about stock now. It's a poverty mindset. Man, Pat, the CC. Look, I deal with this thing every day with these kids. They man ridiculous. They got there. They folk pass that poverty mindset down to them. And don't nobody want to get financial literate. Don't nobody want to get financial literate. Like, I'm trying to tell my folk the same stuff. But some of them don't even, well, no, none of them listen. And the one that do got the money, he probably doing it, but he ain't telling nobody. So it's like, bro, you got all the money and ain't telling nobody nothing. Like, that's what bothers me. 50 AMD share. Look at you, bro. Open AI 700. Yeah, I put like $50 in there, man. I might have put 100 on there. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a while ago. Doing the market volatility earlier this year. I got NVIDIA. I had NVIDIA back in 2020, but then I had got rid of it. And then I got it back when it stock split, when it was 185. No matter what do people come to America instead of shop. Nah, bro. CZ, I be trying to figure out how them folk be getting that money to open them restaurants. How do the Chinese folk always got, the Korean folk always got a nail shop, a hair shop, and a wing shop, chicken wing shop? I don't understand it. They everywhere. But they come right in, set up their restaurant, and be good. Black folk been here all our life and can't even get a loan, can't even get that money. I don't know where they be getting it from. Man, I got diamond hand now. I had to sell on my Bitcoin, though. I had to take some money out. I had to get some money real quick, so I had to sell some of my Bitcoin. But I still got some. We ain't even talking about Shedeur no more. GG, I got to get paid now. They not bad. They don't pay tax. So they don't pay no tax. And that's what folk don't know. They don't even realize. Raise the taxes for the rich. Everybody say that, don't they? Raise the taxes for the rich. Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk. They don't pay no taxes. Raise it. They're going to say raise it. Raise it. Go ahead. We ain't paying no taxes anyway. I don't think the locker room turning on Kevin, though. I don't think they turning on Kevin. I think it's the upper management. You know, the set aside they use law made for us to take advantage. Yup. Play man, Tony and Chop. Oh, you there? What I was? I had it up too. No, I didn't. I had this up. I had this one up.
Is a former Steeler. Sorry about that. Also former Cardinal, longtime NFL cornerback, now CBS Sports NFL analyst Bryant McFadden on the fan hotline appearing now. Bryant, welcome back to the show.
Well, first and foremost, listeners, I come in peace. I come as a good Samaritan. I come bearing gifts. I come in peace. I am not the enemy. I'm just a football fan here to talk football.
What gifts do you come bearing? I mean, it's we settle for like a pack of Doritos. It's not. It's
I
not
actually
much.
have some Doritos over here that I would share with you or here. Well, it's a big
You
bag.
got a bag of Doritos.
Hey, the gift bearing situation for Cleveland Browns at the bare minimum, so they'll take anything and be happy with it.
That's fair. B-Mac, when you look at the quarterback situation, did the Browns botch the quarterback situation? Is it too early to say that?
It's not too early to say that because, you know, Dylan Gabriel, who has been the second-team quarterback since the start of the season, he's a true rookie. You know what I mean? He's a rookie, and he didn't get a full training camp preseason regimen to really be acclimated to this new world that he's embarking in on as a professional quarterback.
Man, let's go to that one right up.
What's going on, everybody? We are back with a brand new episode of the Daily Grossy, Wednesday, October 8th. Both Tony and myself back in our residences after a fantastic trip to London. I just want to start off by saying that, Tony. Fantastic trip to London. True Fan Travel. You know, we've been promoting them, but we work with them. They do such a great job.
For sure.
All right, Tony, we got to talk about today. Like, the Flacco trade happened yesterday. We talked about it, and I have more questions about it, but we have to start here with Kevin. Kevin Stefanski had his press conference, and it explained to everybody your takeaways from it, because it was bizarre a little bit.
It was. Kevin looked shaken throughout the whole press availability, even when the questions weren't about the Flacco trade. But he couldn't hide his surprise that this trade happened, or I thought his disappointment. They traded away a captain who is, even if he's not starting, is still a resource, especially to the coach at the most important position on the team. You couldn't help but come away with thinking that, once again, they're not on the same page here. Flacco was traded for a small asset in the draft, and the coach is going to have to deal with it. That's the way it comes across.
Is this a Moneyball situation? Remember in Moneyball, Tony, when Brad Pitt traded away the players so the coach couldn't play them and had to play his players? Like, is that what's going on here? What's happening?
Listen, there are other forces at work here, I believe. I think the owner is involved in this one, that because this moves Shedeur one step closer to playing. There's no roadblock now. He's number 2, even though he hesitated to say that. I just think that one part of the building says, let's look ahead to next year, and the coach is going to have to deal with it. Now, maybe the coach has been assured, hey, this is what we're doing, and don't worry about it. Just try to win. But I think they said that to Hugh Jackson quite a few years ago, too, and look what happened.
Well, and let's wrap up on the Flacco trade here before we go to Shedeur, because that's a whole nother thing. Kevin seemed generally like, how do you think this went down? Because I think someone had said the Bengals called the Browns Sunday night, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
Kevin is, and then the trade happens Tuesday. So how shocked did Kevin not know about this until yesterday? Like, what are we thinking?
Well, that wouldn't surprise me. It's happened before. E.g. Josh Cribbs, right? When he was telling us Cribbs is its number 2 quarterback, and then the GM is trading him upstairs. I think what he meant by this was a surprise is we didn't expect to trade Joe, but like the Pickett deal, we didn't expect someone to come asking for him. So, that was the intent, is like, we wouldn't have traded Joe unless somebody came ask, still, does that mean if someone comes asking for Denzel Ward, you're going to trade him? No, of course. They still had this. They still had the power to say, no, we don't feel good about this. So none of it makes sense, other than they're looking ahead to next year. This is now the 3rd, 5th round pick that Andrew has at his disposal, in addition to 2 number 1s. It's something's going on where either the coach has been told, forget all the hot seat stuff, just coach your players. And we'll head into next year with our plan to draft probably a quarterback.
Well, a great question that you asked to Kevin, and I know you asked Jerry Jeudy it too, we tracked quarterback passes all training camp, 4 guys. Tony, 2 of the guys are gone, and it's October 8th. Flacco and Pickett. Like, was that a waste of time? You asked them that. Was it a waste of time?
Yeah, the coach struggled to come up with words to answer that question. In the locker room, Jerry Jeudy pretty much admitted, yeah, you look back at it now, and it was. So it just seems like, okay, there was one plan at some point, and now they're going into a different plan. And it's just self-defeating, in my opinion. But we've seen this kind of stuff before. That's what's kind of discouraging, is they just keep repeating the wrong ways that they've used in the past to get to where they want to go. Ultimately, I thought okay, it does make sense in a way. You know, everybody wants to see the two young quarterbacks play. Joe wanted to play somewhere. There was an opportunity to send him there and get an asset in return. All of that makes sense, except when you consider, what about the next 12 games? And the players in the locker room who don't give a crap about the 2026 draft. That's why I think it makes Stefanski's job so much tougher to try to keep this team, the veterans on this team, trying their best to win a game.
Well, and I
man, Brown don't even know what they doing, man. They confused. We confused. They so confused. They don't know if they want to win right now, or lose, or tank, or just play the rookies, or sign a veteran, two veterans, a quarterback competition that ain't a quarterback competition, a man on the center on YouTube, viral clicks, selling Shedeur jerseys, blackballing, capping, nicking them, burying on the depth chart. We want Dylan Gabriel to be a first-round pick, but we're going to get him in the third round. We're going to get him to start and play and teach him, develop him. He a supercomputer. He all this. He do what Kevin want. Shedeur don't. He not ready. He's developing slow. He's stupid. He dumb. He need to shut up and just study, sit in the front row. He don't say nothing. They going viral for not saying nothing. Then he immature. Dylan Gabriel getting praised for not throwing an interception with 2 touchdowns when Quinshon Junkins ran the ball down there in the red zone to set him up for the 2 touchdowns on the play action. And then Greg Newsom got traded. Njoku is next. 85 going by to get traded soon. They on the fire sale. They want to win. Then the Jaguars over there winning 4-1, and you about to get a mid or a low 20th pick, and then the Cleveland Browns gonna put Shedeur in there. He gonna end up winning 5-6 games, and now you ain't even gonna be in the top 10 picks. So now you can't get a quarterback for the 26 draft. One of them trash quarterbacks. So you don't even know what you gonna do. I couldn't breathe, but they don't know what they gonna do. They looking like we gonna have to play Shedeur, and we know he good, so we ain't gonna have a high draft pick. So I gotta trade everybody. I gotta trade all the veterans that we can't pay, because we got Deshaun Watson. Man, come on. I need to talk to Mr. Eric Jackson, see what his case at. I ain't asked him about how the case looking. He's suing the NFL for $100 million, and I ain't heard nothing in a month. I'm gonna make it out. They're still a game unscathed. That's why Kevin didn't want to say Shedeur with QB2 or just. That's why he didn't want to say it, because he know TJ Watt on the other side, and he know that still a defense gonna bring pressure, and he know Dylan Gabriel ain't gonna be able to handle it and might get hurt. Man, look, you can say that. He's still going on for us, I know. Man, I was thinking about that yesterday. I'm telling you. Made a move that he wanted to see the rookies. Man, Jimmy been making all the moves. I told you last night, I said he ain't gonna make Andrew Berry look like a fool or a genius. Okay, he putting it all on him. And I get Kevin here too. They not gonna do bad, man. The way Trevor Lawrence playing, and then Travis Hunter ain't even turned up yet. Travis ain't even turned up yet. Like, come on now. Man, look here. I'm about to get all that thing. It passed my bedtime. Cause this a lot of information. And I'm pretty sure some more gonna come out. Especially after that trade. Look here. Kevin and DG Nick. They ain't trading Dylan Gabriel. Y'all lying on Prime. Man, where he lying? That man ridiculous. Yeah, Jimmy Smart. He a businessman. He knew what he was doing. He know what he doing. He know Shedeur about to bring the most money they ever done seen. Probably send Johnny Manziel. And Johnny Manziel, I still don't think he got the same hype as Shedeur do, because Shedeur got the haters and the people that like him trying to watch him. Man, what they can't trade Watson. The only way they trade Watson is they pay half their contract, if not all of it. Rebuilding, they rebuilding for the last since 1964. Yeah, it's gonna be tough, but if Dylan gonna keep throwing overthrow the ball, then no. What she said? Rebuilding. Kevin and DG next. That's what I told you, Sam. I said that when they got approved to build it. I said, Jimmy ain't stupid. Jimmy ain't stupid. He know he got to fill that new stadium up. He trying to find his starter and rebuild his team and have them go into that new stadium as a good team, possibly. Man, you think Deshaun will be third string, but I know the owner said what he said, so if he do put Deshaun out there, they're going to be like, well, you just lied. Like, he been lying. Jimmy, you just want to see your picture? There you go, bro. There it is. Take a picture. Yeah, they ain't poverty stricken. They by that bottom line dollar. That's what it is. They don't care about winning or losing. They about that with did the check clear? That's what they worry about. That is what they worry about. They ain't worried about nothing else. This what I need here. Hey, y'all say a prayer. Say a prayer for me. Say a prayer for me. That's what I need right there. I would definitely come back on live and start giving money away. I definitely would. Yeah, we're fired. Well, good luck, Marie. Philly 12. Yup. Pit prime time. Oh, they could have had the stadium and parking lot full. They could have had all of it full. Just think about that. They would have had Travis and Shedeur. Not knowing Shedeur was going to fall, but still. They could have had Travis Hunter and Shedeur Sanders, Colorado 2.0. Then it would have been speculation about getting Dion, what I'm just saying. Look, the Browns ain't struggling. And then they just got a boost in merch sales with Shedeur. Everybody talking about the Browns. The Browns is the hottest team talked about because of Shedeur. Yeah, they could have had Cole Prime, but that's why I said. I don't think he might have went. If Shedeur would have started, they won beings or whatever. But the NFL don't want that. That's why the Jacksonville coach ain't called ain't called Dion by trapping. I don't think CJ. I don't think that. Unexpected check in the mail. Nah, I need to know it coming. Quick recovery. Yeah, he was out there practicing. Man, look, Joe Shedeur had to stay. Yup, they could have had all three. Yup, they could have had the whole Colorado. They could have had Jimmy and LeJounte and Will and Shiloh. They could have had all of them. Yeah, they really don't like Jimmy. That's why they punished him. Be able to run to do whatever draft pick, man, or just it's yet to be seen. But I told y'all it's a 5% chance. It's a 5% chance that the Cleveland Browns are actually developing Shedeur. It's a 5% chance. That's a small number, but it's a 5%. I'd rather have 5 than 0. Because where they been showing up, saying they ain't trying to play him. You tell that man don't get catfish. Don't be sending me a Robinson no money neither. Trying to think they gonna sweeten the deal. Let me get all this thing, man. Yeah, ain't wasn't on that talk. Wasn't no Shedeur talk at the moment. Look, man, whatever. Dylan Gabriel is what it is, man. It is what it is. But I appreciate y'all for coming. Tomorrow, uploading the video in the morning. Y'all watch it, please. Like this, subscribe, and share to your money man. You already know. And watch out for Renewed Gospel coming soon to your YouTube airways. We're going to be bumping and jumping to that gospel in a renewed way. We don't know what they saying, yeah, but we don't know. Still calling him, man. That broke Jerry Jones talking about how he tried to make decisions. He got $8 billion. He ain't broke. He got $8 billion with a B. He ain't broke. Yeah, I said it. But yeah, appreciate y'all.
Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. When Jesus washed. When Jesus washed. Oh, when he washed. When Jesus washed. When Jesus washed. When Jesus washed. He washed my sins away. Oh,